Among the toughest arguments I've had, when I try to point out that it's the devil that spoiled God's creation, they'd ask me, but who made the devil? So God has to take responsibility. So I answer it in a very simple way. You know, there's something in the Old Testament, they were not able to discern and separate the devil, the work of the devil, from the work of God. For example, a demon will be doing something, they will call it an evil spirit from the Lord. In the Old Testament, it wasn't separated. It wasn't. So a child might be convulsing, they will say it's an evil spirit. In the New Testament, Jesus made the separation. He said, the thief cometh but to steal, to kill, and to destroy. I come to give life and give it what? All I need to analyze is what that thing is doing. Is he stealing? Is he killing? Is he destroying? I know who is behind it. So that theology of it's God that made you sick so he can make you humble, throw that into the trash can. It's God that made you poor. The world is blaming God. Among the toughest arguments I've had, when I try to point out that it's the devil that spoiled God's creation, they'd ask me, but who made the devil? So God has to take responsibility. So I answer it in a very simple way. I said, okay, as parents, you give birth to a child, you give birth to him innocent. Your child grows, he's 40, and he goes for armed robbery, he kills people, or he kidnaps people. Should you be arrested and jailed for what your son did? Excuse me, answer my question. Do you have children, Pastor? How many? 5. You have a boy. The boy robs a bank. Should you be arrested and jailed for what your boy did? Help me tell your friend, the devil is an adult. He should answer for his problem. Anytime people blame God, do you know what I do? I use the mirror effect. Because he made us like him. And I mirror that thing to them. Once you bring it to their court, they judge it, they see what the right thing is. So there has never been a case where we reversed it and God is found guilty in the court of human opinion. So, for example, I have another way I deal with that. One case I met, this man, white man, he said he doesn't believe in others. I said, no problem, sir. I said, do you know the risk God took? God took a risk by giving human being the power of volition, the power of choice. He gave it to angels. He gave it to us. And that's why you are blaming him. I said, but he had another choice. And he considered the two. The other one is to make us without any ability to think, without any ability to choose. And that would have been like a robot. But I said, how will you like your children to be robots? Can I pay you and collect the kids and give you machines? Because the machine will never disobey you. When you want praise and worship, you program it. So the moment you are coming home, you press a button, they will start singing, hallelujah. Will you feel loved that the machine is singing to you? I love you, Daddy. Mommy, you're welcome. I love you. You are the one that put the voice inside. So will it work? No. So when I ask them, how will you feel if all your children loses their mind? If all of them are zombies, how will you feel? So that they don't disobey you, they always do what you want. Anything you command them, they do. They tell me, we don't like it. I want real people. I said, but the risk here is that this boy can grow up and disobey you. Because of that choice, that girl can grow up tomorrow and decide not to. I said, and when your child, when your daughter does that to you, how will you? They will tell me it will break their heart. I said, that's exactly what God is going through. I said, look at you that you're saying, I don't believe in anything. It's the same power he gave you that you are using against him. But God weighed the risk and said, I still prefer to have a woman that loves me out of her own choice, not a woman I forced into love or marriage. I want people. And that's why when you lift your hands in worship, you don't know what it does to the heart of the Father. Do you know what it does when your son comes back and says, Daddy, thank you for everything that you've done for us. But that thing communicates 1,000,001.